we are coming in with a smorgasbord of luxury, indie, Sephora, of course there's always going to be some Sephora in here, Asian makeup and skincare beauty haul, y'all. We are going in. It is a collective haul, it is a show and tell, it is some mini reviews. Strap in, sit tight, because we are going in. But before we go in, if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe to join this colorful magpie channel and join the Glow fam. Hit the bell notification button so that you will not miss out on any of my posts. Like, it will help my channel to be GPSed throughout the whole of the YouTube universe. So if you do like it, do that. If you don't like it, you can always do that. It will do the same thing. I do have convenient links in the description box below. They are affiliate links. There's no cost to you. It helps you to do your research. And if you shop through those links, I do get a kickback, and it helps me to support my channel and keep on giving. It is the circle of life. So without further ado, let us get in. I don't even know which one to start with first. You know what? Let me start with this amazing treasure trove of a palette, and that is Isamaya French Industrial 2. I didn't get the Industrial 1 because it was a little too grungy and dark for me, but the Industrial 2, oh my goodness. I always wanted the Prisma, was it called the Prismic palette by Byredo, which is what Isamaya did create. She is the most amazing makeup artist, and she was the one that created the Prismic palette. I always wanted that palette by Byredo, and I couldn't get it. I missed out on it, and I had so much FOMO. So this is my dream come true. It is like a mini glitter, many finishes palette, like the Prismic palette, but without the mattes. It is beautiful. It is a treasure trove. There are so many different finishes in here. So you get a metallic, you get duochrome, I think you even get a multi-chrome, you get glittery. It is so beautiful, and they're lovely different shades. You get deep ones, you get light ones. It is so much fun. I will go in this all on its own and add like some like mattes, or I will use this to top off any of my other looks. I love using this one. I love using this one. I do have some swatches. I missed out. I was gonna do my favorite swatches, and so I skipped out on this one and this one, but then I just got like, they're all my favorite like colors, so I just ended up doing most of them except these two dark ones. Okay, I'm sorry, I just skipped out on those, but most of them are there. And this is so beautiful. Look at this glory. Oh my goodness. And then the palette itself, and then you have the legend at the back. So this is totally amazing and comes in this box. Now the box, it's really cool. What I wanted to mention with the box, I was surprised at how lightweight it was, because the palette itself is really hefty. It feels luxurious, right? It is a nice hefty palette. Not as hefty as Pat McGrath's Mothership, where you could use it as a weapon, but hefty enough. And then the box it comes in is kind of lightweight paper, but funny enough, Natasha Denona did the same thing. Let's go into the Natasha Denona, because I got the Yucca palette, and I believe it's pronounced Yucca. Everybody's confused about the way it's pronounced, so I'm going to pronounce it Yucca. The cover itself also is pretty lightweight, so it's very similar. So I think they're kind of saving on the paper by making it a bit more lightweight, but Natasha Denona makes sure that she packages these midi palettes in a whole like tomb, like a casket of a beautiful cardboard, very well buffered. So make no mistake about it, even if it's in a lightweight packaging, she's got it buffered. Nothing's gonna break, because she did something really nice with this. Now I did get the Yucca because this beautiful mustardy Yucca palette, which is based on the color story of the tropical and desert yucca plant. Interesting thing about yucca plants is that you can use them as decorative. The roots are high in saponins so that you can create soap with it. Also, the extract can be used to make a soda's bubble. So there's a lot of things that you can do with the yucca plant. Anyway, this is the beautiful, grungy but brighter color story. It's mustardy, it's green, and it's got some oranges in it. So you can flip to an orange color, and guess what? It matches. I like to match my eyeshadow colors with my clothing. The color story goes with my green, army green jacket. And this jacket is very chartreusey green. It's green, but there's a little bit of yellow in it, which is very much in keeping with this palette. It was as if they were styled together, literally made together. And I actually have the pant to go with it, okay? So I am looking forward to wearing this in the fall and winter months because this is going to be style. And the nice thing about it is that Natasha listened to her customers, her makeup enthusiasts, and she put the chroma crystals in the midi palette, and they are glittery, shimmery dream come true with that fine glitter particles. And so you've got it here, 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 here. You got a whole bunch of them along with the mattes. This one and this one are the cream to powder matte, and the rest are the creamy mattes. So I'm really happy that she did put these beautiful chroma crystals because she wasn't doing that before. She was putting some, like, you know, some shimmery ones, but not her top of the line chroma crystals. So these are in here. However, they're not as top of the line as the original chroma crystals that she has in her green, brown, and her purple, blue palettes. Those ones and the gold palette, oh my god, those were her original chroma crystals, and they were a dream. They were luscious and chroma crystally glittery. These are a fine, kind of refined version, but I liked her original version better. But nonetheless, we have them now in the midi palette. That makes it worth it for this. She did up level her midi palettes now. So I am super looking forward to wearing this more. The summer I wasn't wearing it, but in the fall and winter, boy, I'm gonna have a blast. In Canada, we're getting a little ghetto because we're not getting Natasha Denona in Canada anymore. We have to go outside of Canada to purchase. Before it was on Sephora, it was easy peasy. Now with her new launches, she ain't doing nothing for Canada. She launches worldwide and we get nada. Canada is not included anymore. So Canada, step up your game because we are looking ghetto, okay? We're the only one in the whole wide world that does not have Wi-Fi in subways, all right? Canada, you gotta step it up because we need our Natasha Denona here in this land. So the way I got it, because it's too expensive even with a discount to get it through her website, I got it at UK's Look Fantastic, and I was able to get it with a 10% discount, and it worked way better. It's more affordable. The 10% discount works. You get free delivery, bada bing bada boom. So way better deal for Canadians, even better than Beautylish. Shalina was the one that I got it through. She did have her discount code working for this at the time. Thank you. Shout out Shalina, and thank you for this. If it doesn't work, her code doesn't work anymore, you can, I think, do LF10 for it, okay? So if you can't get some of the stuff here and you're Canadian, check UK's Look Fantastic. Great website, okay? So just giving you a tip. We might as well talk about the queen of eyeshadow. Well, both of them are the queen of eyeshadow, okay? Both of them. This is the Sunlit Mothership 11 Sunlit Seduction, and this has notoriety. It is a controversial palette. We can get into it, but I call it my Barbie's Mature Neutral Pink Palette, okay? This is my Barbie's Neutral Pink Palette. You can't expect Pat McGrath not to ride on the Barbie train this year. I mean, this is the pink year. Even, what is it, YSL? One of them already was doing pink before Barbie, and now Barbie has really gotten the pink going. And come on, even Glow Recipe is riding on the Barbie train, so why would Pat McGrath do the same thing and shore up her sales on this mothership? She even went to Ulta. This is a really great palette because you do have Barbie's Day look and Barbie's Slay. This is the more Blitz Astral formula so that she can slay it in the evening on the weekends when she's going out and doing dates and blah 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 blah. So this is a great palette because you got your neutrals here and then you got your pops. Yes, the pink is controversial. I'm hoping that next year we'll be able to do something more colorful, maybe cooler tone palette, and maybe instead of putting browns and blacks over here, we could do possibly a deep dark blue instead, or a deep dark purple. Who would have thought? Or a deep dark green. Revolutionary. So people complained about her first palettes having the black, so then she went brown. Every variation and permutation of brown, but still brown. So I'd like to see something beyond brown in this corner of the universe on her palette. Okay, I'm just saying. I did get this on it was Mother's Major Magical Mystery Marketing. She pretty much did a fairy godmother launch, pre-sale launch on this palette. We can get into it. If you watch my Get Ready With Me video on the Sunlit Seduction palette, you will get all the scoop on the notoriety, the controversy, and the Blitz Astrals, and Mother's Major Magical Marketing Mystery launch. So it will all be in that video. I also was able to get a gift with purchase, and that included the mini Paradise Venus and her Blackest Black eye pencil. This one, the color is kind of like a cross between a terracotta. I think it's terracotta. It's a little too browny for me, but I know that I can mix it for fall and winter with some berry colors, so it's gonna really work really nicely with that. And I love the Rose Ray imprint. She like really does it, okay? Dame Motha Pat really does it. Now we had Isamaya French's Industrial 2, and then I couldn't resist. I did get ABH's Cosmos palette. Okay, I did. So this is the Cosmos palette, and of course, I mean, come on, this is a magpie channel, all right? So I couldn't resist, and I got some more little shimmer glitter happy Cosmos palettes. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shimmer happy glittery. It's that fine particle glitter. They're beautiful. They have a bit of a sheer background. You can use it as toppers, or you can use it as your lid. Okay, this is what had a little controversy too, because you know how Sephora doesn't deliver very well. They don't package very well. They're trying to save on packaging. That is a little ghetto Sephora. I think you can do a little bit more buffering in your packaging so you don't waste the product. This is what happened. I ordered it online. This beautiful super cluster was one of the ones that I really wanted, and I love the color story because you got your blue, you got your purpley blue, you got a duochrome, you got a pink, you got a beautiful champagne-y peachy bronzy color, light, and they're lighter lid colors that I like. The only thing is this one is beautiful. It looks blue and glittery, but it comes out black. There's too much of black base, so it actually comes out black instead of a navy blue. That looks like the sky with stars, but it doesn't come off that way. And then this one is a black, a dark matter, but it comes out washed out. So I haven't played with it. The swatching isn't very promising, but I haven't played with it. And I generally don't like black, so I usually don't use the black. But anyway, this one here, the Super Cluster, was one of the ones that I really loved. And then what had happened was, once Sephora shipped it out, and they do great quick shipping, I opened it up with great anticipation, and that was broken. Totally powder broken. These are soft shadows, so they need buffering to keep them steady. That is why Natasha Denona buffers her palette. sets, okay? So this was not buffered. There was one little piece of paper in there and nothing was buffered. It was banging about doing its business. So that was not being saved. So I called them. They have great customer service. That's one of the things. They have amazing customer service. I told them about it. I didn't even have to prove it. She sent me out another one. It came like a day or two later, but the same thing happened again. This one busted. Once again, I'm going, oh, come on. I'm not gonna waste and call them and have them send out a third one and it's gonna be busted, because it's gonna be busted. So I said, that's it. I'm taking the second one and I'm bringing it into the mall and getting exchanged there for a guaranteed non-busted, and that's what I did. So I did have an extra palette which I gave to a lovely friend of mine, and she's really enjoying it. There must be some YouTuber program that shows you how to like finish in school, how to hold palettes on camera, because I haven't figured out how to do it. I've got crab claws. They all know how to put their fingers just so that everything's just perfection. I didn't go to the school. I don't know where it is. I don't know how to hold it. Okay, let me figure this out here. This is a public service awareness insert because I've got to mention one other thing about this, and I have caveats. I love this palette, but there is something missing, and this is colored mattes. All these are neutrals, mainly browns. Even this one that on camera looks purple, it's actually a brown. It may be a slightly purpley burgundy brown, but it's a brown. I would have loved to have seen a purple or a lilac lavender in here, and yes, a pink to go with this. It would allow these colors to shine more, give you way more versatility. I get why they want to put the neutrals in here, because it does ground the colors and makes it a little bit more wearable and more everyday, but I think we needed some colored mattes to really give way more versatility and color to the palette, seeing that it's already colored and it's got these gorgeous colors in here, lid colors, right? It just extends it and gives it some brightness. This needs some brightness. It can't just be all neutral. Yes, I'm screaming because I'm frustrated. I love this palette, but you know when a palette is amazing but frustrates you at the same time? My Moonlit Seduction, amazing but frustrated me, so I customized it. I think Anastasia Beverly Hills missed their opportunity because I guess they thought, oh my god, we're putting in all these shimmer glitter colors, we better pull back, otherwise it's just gonna be too much. They got a little scared, okay? They got a little scared. I think they need to stop being a little scared. Add just 2 colored mattes, perfection. And as you can see, darling Charlotte Tilbury did her version of the Cosmos palette called the Beautyverse palette. And she said it's inspired by Latte Core, Strawberry Core, Mermaid Core, Barbie Core. And guess what? She put a pink matte in it. Come on now. So you can see my argument. With the neutrals, you got a balanced palette. Would have been perfect. Anyway, end of my public service awareness insert. I guess we're going through the palettes. I got a Chanel. I'm a little bougie sometimes, and I like sometimes some classic things. I picked it up after it was sold out, and this is the Les Forts Ombre. I mean, this is old, okay? This is back in springtime, but I still want to show you. I told you it's a collective haul, okay? So I got the 68 Délice, and this is the Multi-Effect Quadra eyeshadow, and it's limited edition. So Délice, I think, means like candy, and this is a cute candy palette. Super cute. So it's got a purple, it's got a peach, it's got yellow. The yellow is a beautiful glittery formula, and then you've got your nice little grounded, almost like a terracotta rounded. So I didn't get it in time when it was selling in the normal thing, but guess where I was able to get it from? So check it out. It's called bonboncosmetics.com. They are an Asian website that does carry a lot of the limited edition that sold out. So go there. For instance, the brush little sets with then the compacts to go with them. I forgot what they're called, but I'll put it up on the screen. They're still selling on the bonboncosmetics.com website. So go there if you want them, and they're not selling anymore elsewhere. That's my little secret shop for, you know, limited edition that has been sold out. And this one is no longer on the site though. Now this one is still selling. This is more relevant. This is the Byzance Collection of Chanel, and Chanel made Byzantine inspired jewelry. She even wore a bracelet which was a Byzantine style bracelet with the beaten gold, and this looks like that beaten gold. This is the most colorful one. It does look Christmassy, but actually this is a very typical color story of the Byzantine jewelry, the gems set in gold, and a lot of these gems were set round in gold. So this is actually very typical, the round and the beaten gold. So they did a really good job. The only thing that I would say is that it does look a little bit makeshift in the top things, because you can see where it's connected. But other than that, this is a beautiful little color story, very reminiscent of the Byzantine jewelry look, right down to the roundness and set in the beaten gold. I love this because this gold is like an antique, beautiful antique, classy gold. Then you've got the red and the green, and then you get this beautiful kind of off-white, almost silver, glittery topper. It's very in keeping with the holiday theme, and there's I think 3 other versions. Most of them kind of neutral. One of them is on the peachier side, but I really was going for this one. I feel there's more variety, and you know, I like color, so I'm gonna go with the one that's the most colorful, okay? And this very much reflects the Byzantine looks. I picked up the Laura Mercier caviar sticks. These are fun because now everything is kind of like, you know, the strawberry girl look, this look, and it's usually very kind of casual, light makeup, not a lot of foundation and contour, and even not a lot of eyeshadow. So people are wanting something easy and fresh and quick. The eyeshadow sticks fit the bill. Laura Mercier was one of the first ones to do so. So I picked up the mini version with 2. I really wanted a pink, and I didn't have a pink. I have some of her other caviar sticks, but I had one pink that was really kind of light. So I wanted something pink. Okay, again, you see that? I am a Barbie girl at heart. I like my pink. I was able to get this in the mini set. It comes with a kind of a lighter color and the pink. And you see how it looks like a long? So you think you're gonna get the full size. No, 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 it's mini. They did say it's mini. So I don't know why they do a bait and switch. You call it a mini, so why are you putting it in a long packaging? There it is. This is the mini with the long packaging. Does that even make sense to you? I like that they do give an example at the back. And the nice thing about these, they're so easy to apply, and they set on the eye, kind of like the ColourPop Super Shock shadows. These also set on the eye. This is like a refined version of it, and you can use a stick instead of your finger with the Super Shock. You can do this. You can use your finger to blend it out, or a little brush, but you got to do it quickly because it sets. And the nice thing about its setting, it's great for oily lids, it's great for hooded lids, it's great because it's not going to crease, and you can just quickly apply it and go on your way. You can do some modeling with it, or you can just do it as a one shadow look, okay? Now the thing is, Fenty Beauty has come out with their version of, just came out with their version of it, and they're called the Shadow Sticks. And she just came out with it, and there's 16 of them. Half of them are shimmers and half of them are matte. Listen, if Fenty's putting them out, it's in. People want that. They want something easy and quick to do. So check out the Fenty version. I tried the Burberry Goddess store. Normally I'm not a designer fragrance girl, but this smelled so good that I had to pick it up. Picked it up through Sephora. This is a 10 ml travel spray, and that's what I love about these brands now, the perfume brands, is that they're coming out with travel sprays so that everybody can afford it. Come on, not everybody can buy a full bottle for $200. And a lot of people have fragrance wardrobes now, so they don't want to be outputting that much money on all these fragrances, especially if they're not going to be using them all up, you know, because they've got a fragrance wardrobe. I didn't know that actually it was based on vanilla. The whole thing is vanilla, but it's so well blended, and that's the one thing about designer kind of fragrances, they tend to be quite blended. A lot of times I don't like that, but this one works. With the niche ones, you can kind of pick out some of the notes, but with a designer, they're super blended. But this one is a vanilla bomb, but not a typical gourmand vanilla bomb, so it doesn't have that flavor. You got the vanilla in the middle at the bottom, but the vanilla on top is an accord mixed with cacao and ginger, and I believe the ginger is a candied ginger because it gives that kind of candy, but it's not too sweet, but it gives it a kind of candied, softly sweet fragrance. And the cacao just kind of smooths it all out and rounds it out, and then there's the lavender that gives it that extra little flavor to it. And then the middle note is actually vanilla caviar. Now you cannot extract vanilla caviar, that's those seeds in the middle, but there's a new technology now called Good, and Burberry has created a vanilla caviar Good. So it's literally pure vanilla caviar. It's an extraction. So now you can extract things that you couldn't extract the scent from now. You used to have to make an accord of different notes to create that scent. Now you don't have to. This is true vanilla caviar. Good has a trademark, but I don't know whether the proprietary blend is owned by Burberry or not. But anyway, Burberry did it, and it's amazing. And then you've got Vanilla Absolute at the bottom. This is an amazing scent. You can wear it like kind of as a signature scent. It's one of those scents that's not overly sexy. It's like a girl next door, but with a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a sensual, sexy bent to it. You can wear it on a first date and not seem thirsty. You know what I'm saying? It's not overpowering. You can wear it to work. You can wear it as an everyday scent. So I really love this scent, and it does last. Your nose does get a little bit used to it, but it does last, trust me. The interesting and coincidental thing, I got this one. It's called the Clean Reserve line, and I have never tried the Clean Reserve line. And this one is Radiant Nectar. Guess what it smells like? It literally smells like Burberry Goddess, but with cedar in it. So you can smell the cedar note. The only problem with this, and it's using completely different notes to get that scent. So I don't know whether Burberry Goddess kind of leaned into the scent of this, because I think this one came first. It was Burberry Goddess is very, very new. This is not vanilla centric. It is musk centric. So they're using a musk in this one. Thing is pear and ambrette, which is a musk mallow. I'm reading my notes, okay? I can't remember everything. Mid notes are tobacco blossom, orris, which is derived from the iris root, and carrot seeds. And the bottom note again is musk and ambroxan. Ambroxan gives it the flavor. It's like a salt to things. It helps to fix it and actually accentuates the scent and gives it the great sillage and the long lastingness. And white cedar extract. So I was smelling the cedar in this, but it smells like Burberry Goddess with cedar. It's so weird. But the thing is, even with the ambroxan, it doesn't last that long. I was quite disappointed. It's very much a skin scent. It's very much a personal scent. And maybe that's why it's called Clean Reserve, because they want their scent to be more close to the skin. It doesn't feel like it lasts as long as the Burberry Goddess. When it settles down, it starts to lie closer to the skin. For those intimate moments, you know what I'm saying? One of my Sephora hauls, I needed my Holy Grail eye cream. This is for the third time I bought it. I have very, very sensitive eyes, so I need a cream that is simply made, doesn't have any like vitamin C, retinols, doesn't have any irritants in here, and this fits the bill. This is a Sephora brand. This is the Sephora Hyaluronic Acid Brightening Eye Cream. It hydrates and is anti-dark circle because it has caffeine and hyaluronic acid as its hero ingredients. And I believe there's a bit of glycerin in here too. So it's a simply made, it's nice and lightweight, so it absorbs into your eyes, doesn't create milia for me because I can get milia easily, as you can see. So it doesn't exacerbate any more milia. Easy to apply, unscented. I need something that's totally unscented. This, of course, has the hyaluronic acid, which is hydrating, and the caffeine to depuff. And it also has some other great ingredients. I'm gonna list them out. Glycerin, jojoba esters, which are a oil matched to our own oil production, so it's perfect. So that is why, another reason why it doesn't create vermilia. Vitamin E, which is healing, and Chlorella vulgaris extract, high in antioxidants and soothes and hydrates skin because it's an algae, and algae soothe and hydrate skin and are high in antioxidants, minerals, and proteins. A fantastic formulation. Guess where it's made? Sephora is a French brand. This is actually made in Paris on the Champs-Élysées, which is like the main rodeo road of Paris, right? And this is where this is made. They make good products, really great formulation. This is my birthday gift. I love Glow Recipe. Basically the recipe is derived from fruits, and this one is the watermelon fruit, and in fact they get their watermelons from the Jeju Island. This is a highly natural island, volcanic island, and volcanic islands are rich. Their soil is rich in minerals and sulfur and high antioxidant. Anything that grows there is going to be full of highly active ingredients. So a watermelon grown there is going to be way more rich in antioxidants and minerals than a watermelon grown in North America or even the UK. A watermelon grown there or grown on the Commonwealth of Dominica, which is another volcanic island, untouched island, will do the same thing. You get two in here. You get the watermelon glow niacinamide dewdrops, and in fact it does give you a glow. This one is a multi-use. You can do a lot of things with that. And then the Glow Recipe watermelon PHA, polyhydroxy acid, and BHA, beta hydroxy acid, pore tight toner. So you get these two in here, and so the watermelon is so enriched with minerals and antioxidants because of where it's grown. So these are power packed, and the toner has the BHA and the polyhydroxy acids, which is a very mild exfoliating acid, and the BHA goes deep into your pores and clears out your pores, and it's gentle, so you can use it every day supposedly. I have sensitive skin, so I won't use it every day. I will use it every other day. This one here is the niacinamide dewdrop. So niacinamide brightens the skin, evens the skin tone. I think it even helps with oil production. When you hydrate your skin, if you have oily skin, it's going to help you not produce so much oil, because your skin is not going to freak out, go, oh my god, it's so dry, I gotta produce more oil. This is dewdrop, so there's a kind of a glow aspect to it. So you can use it as a primer to hold your makeup. You can use it as a brightening drops to kind of illuminate your skin, like an under makeup foundation illumination. You can use it without foundation to illuminate your skin. You can mix it in with your foundation, so you can do a lot of things with it, or just use it as a serum, lightweight moisturizer or serum. So there's a lot of ways you can use this. So I think this is a great formulation that they did this. Glow Recipe really knows what they're doing. Okay, Asian. This thing is holy grail. Dear Claire's Toner Mate 2-in-1 cotton pads, and you get 120. There is two different types of cotton pads in here. I use it for my toner essences. The top one is the spongy one, so there's half, 120 of the spongy ones and half of the compressed cotton pads. I don't really like the compressed cotton pads, but their rationale for it is that some people like to use it as a cotton pad for your toner, and it helps to exfoliate your skin because there's a little bit of a roughness to it, right? But these are the ones that I really want. These are my holy grail magical sponge pads. They are literally sponge. I love the Shiseido, but this is on another level. It's like a sponge in a pad form, and literally you use it to transport your essence toner lotion to your skin, and then it spits it out on your skin, and nothing's left on the thing. It just goes all over your face. So instead of putting it in your hand, especially when you have a very liquid toner and it goes all through your fingers and everything, and you're trying to get it transported on your face, this is takes the cake. This is the most innovative, constructive sponge pad I've ever seen in my life, and I'm telling you, it works, okay? You put it on there, it just transports it and spits it out on your face, literally as if you're not using a cotton pad and you used your hands. So I'm telling you, I can't get enough of this. I got it on Stylevana. You can get it on some other sites, iHerb. So check out the different sites you can get it on. Stylevana takes a long time to ship, but you still get it. And when you get it, it's worth the wait for me because I just love these things so much. But you can also get it on iHerb and some other places. So when I flush, I buy like 6 or 7. They're only like $6 to $8 a box. Super affordable. Don't miss out on these. These are amazing. This is the wonderful thing about Sephora is that you've got these beauty offers, samples that you can choose, redeem points. So you've got so much stuff. So when you purchase something, you get a whole bunch. It's better to purchase online than in store. So if you purchase like $25 worth or $35 worth of product, you have your choice. This was what was available. Listen, this is Dr. Dennis Gross, the Universal Daily Peel Pads. You get 7 of them, and then they threw in also 7 Derm Infusions Fill and Repair Serum. So this plumps up your face with ectoin, plumping peptide. I don't really need the plumping. I get enough plumping from the medication that I'm on. I do not need any more right now. But when I do, this may be going on my face. This one here, you get 7 of. They sell a trial pack of 5 of these for $27, and I got this free. All right, I got it free. I like when Sephora does that. These are supposed to be daily peel pads. If you have very troubled skin, it's great to use them on the daily. I wouldn't use them on the daily if you don't have trouble with skin, especially if you have sensitive skin. I would use them maybe 3 times a week or twice a week, okay? I don't think you need to use them daily unless you have troubled skin. The great thing about it is a 2-step program. So you use the first one. The first one is to exfoliate and smooth, and the second one is anti-aging neutralizer with powerful antioxidants, minerals. Dr. Dennis Gross power packs his things. He ain't joking around. So the first one, the exfoliate and smooth one, has 5 AHAs and BHAs in there. So it has the glycolic acid, salicylic acid that goes deep into the pores. The glycolic acid, very effective in exfoliating, taking off the dead skin cells. Citric acid, lactic acid, and malic acid. And so all of those are going to exfoliate and give you that new glowy skin. Isn't that what we want? And then it's got green tea extract to like give the antioxidants back into the skin, copper PCA. He also includes soy isoflavones, which are plant estrogen. So that helps to bring back the estrogen in your skin to give your skin that plump and glow that you lose when you lose estrogen. So that's really, really good that he puts that in there. And then you swipe this over your face, and 2 minutes later you put your anti-aging neutralizer. And this has all your antioxidants in there. So you've got your vitamin C ascorbic acid, which is the top of the line vitamin C, to tighten, brighten, and lighten. You've got your retinol in there. You've got resveratrol, ubiquinone, adenosine, which helps to plump your skin again, green tea extract to feed your skin good antioxidants, and again you got your soy isoflavones and copper PCA. So you are not messing around. If you don't do any serums and everything, you got it covered in this, right? You just got it covered. He is really, really good. I guess that's why he's called Dr. Dennis Gross, because he knows the actives that work. I'm so happy because it normally costs $27 and you only get 5, and I got it for free. Yes, I nearly forgot. These are the last 2, okay, I promise. The Sunday Riley Luna oil, and this is a retinol oil. The only thing is, again, Canada screwed me around. Canada's the only one that doesn't allow for the type of retinol that my skin and eyes can handle. I don't put it around my eyes, but retinol likes to track under the skin and go to your eyes, and it takes out my eyes. Retinol takes out my eyes. The only retinol that I can use is Elizabeth Arden's retinol ceramide capsules. Those are the only ones that I can use that use retinol. So I'm scared to use this one because it has the retinol. Sunday Riley uses the hydroxypinocolin retinoate 8 in the Luna oil, but in Canada they banned it because they want to make it a prescription, because it acts on the level of a prescription what do you call it? A prescription retin A. So it acts like a prescription retin A, but it's a lot milder. Same effectiveness, but a lot milder and gentler. It doesn't go into my eyes and take out my eyes. So I had bought out all the ones previously that had it, and now it's no longer on the market. It's now the retinol. So I'm not quite sure I can use it, but I love the Luna oil version. I just love it. If I can't use it, I will give it to somebody else, but I'm so happy that I got this. And then this one is the Innisfree Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Acid Serum. So a nice little thing of that too. I mean, Sephora sets you up, okay? They set you up. So take advantage of their points, their samples, and their beauty offers, because you can get a lot in an online order. I'm sure most of you know that right now, but just in case you don't, that's the way to go. But watch out for their deliveries, because sometimes things can get a little battered and bruised in there because they don't like to pack things. But you can guarantee that if you buy a Natasha Denona palette, it will not get battered and bruised, because she has put it in a tomb and buffered it so well, nothing gonna mess up in no Sephora box. Just letting you know. I hope you enjoyed my smorgasbord mini reviews of my mega luxury indie Sephora Asian beauty and makeup haul. I had a lot of fun doing show and tell and doing some mini reviews on it, and the links for a lot of these products will be in the description box below, and you get to research and shop through that. When you do shop, you are supporting my channel, and it helps me to keep on going with my channel. So yes, I had a lot of fun sharing this. Have you picked up any of these items? What do you think about the controversy of this? Have you tried the new Burberry that just came out? Did you pick up one of these? Remember, you can pick it up at Look Fantastic if you live in Canada. Oops. Upside down, of course, Murphy's Law. Are you getting ready to wear it for the fall? Tell me how you're enjoying it. If you enjoyed my channel and you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Joy the Glow Fan and enter the wonderful universe of magpie content. Don't forget to like, because it puts out my video to the YouTube universe. Hit the bell notification button so that you'll keep up with all of my uploads. And just remember, rock your own kind of glitter, magpie, happy, colorful beauty. And if you're not into that, rock your own kind of beauty and keep on going and keep on glowing. I will